I never been nothing like what you're accustomed to. Always been who I am, don't give a fuck if you feel it or not. I've been killing the slots that I'm giving to enter the tier at the top. See that I'm keeping it real and ain't fearing a thing compared to the fear that I bring. I eagerly bring what they want and you wait for the moment to own it. I send my condolences. Each track is so magical, they don't know half of what's cracking inside of my brain. The times that done changed, my homie, the weed ain't the thing. They be snorting the lines of that cane. I bring to you something that's pure and euphoric is what
What's going on, YouTube? This is Chris6, and I'm coming at you guys with the Smackdown Live results from tonight's WWE Smackdown Live. Well, technically, this is Wednesday, so I'm a little bit behind on this video. But tonight's Smackdown started out with Shinsuke Nakamura out in the ring, pretty much getting his congratulations for him winning the Rumble and whatnot. And then after that, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens end up coming out and complaining about what ended up happening during their match and everything during the Rumble against AJ Styles. Now during this time, Daniel Bryan ends up making it official that it's going to be a tag team match. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura and WWE Champion AJ Styles. Now the next match we end up having was a fatal 4-way match against Rusev, Jinder Mahal, Zack Ryder, and Kofi Kingston. And Rusev ended up pulling out the win. He's going to be facing Bobby Roode next week for the United States Championship. Now the next segment that we ended up having was Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin calling out Breezango during a, I would say more like a live version of the Fashion Files. And by the way, if anybody did watch SmackDown tonight that's watching this, did you guys notice different words popping up all over the screen and stuff? It kind of reminded me of somebody doing like a YouTube video more so than, you know, WWE. It's a little different. I kind of like it. To be honest with you, I really do actually kind of like it. Putting the stuff up there like they did with Rusev. He was doing the Happy Rusev Day, and they popped up that, you know, Happy Rusev Day on the screen, and different things that like Bobby Roode was saying during his promo and everything. Next, we end up back in the ring, and we end up seeing the Usos come out, and the Usos end up talking about how they have the entire tag team division on lock. I can't wait to see what's going to end up happening. They're pushing the Bludgeon Brothers again. The Bludgeon Brothers end up having a match right after that against a couple jobbers. And the jobbers, you know, just like jobbers do, they end up losing. Another big win over for the big guys. But like I said, the Bludgeon Brothers end up pulling out a win over some jobbers after the Usos end up calling out the tag team division. Then Daniel Bryan also starts talking about this new thing that they've come up with for SmackDown, where they're going to do like a SmackDown Top 10. They're going to end up having superstars vote for their favorite moments or favorite superstars or whatever for the week before, just to try to help better push the show, getting some views from inside the locker room, letting their voices be heard. So I'd like to see how this is going to work out. This will probably be pretty interesting. So leave your comment down in the comment section what you think this is going to be like, using this top 10 thing that the SmackDown's wanting to utilize. Charlotte comes out about having the speech about how she would have loved to have been in the Royal Rumble, that would have been honored to be in there with all these legends that was there, seeing how she could have held her own with the, you know, the current roster, plus also some of these legends that she's never been able to face and whatnot. And during that, the Riot Squad ended up coming out, and they ended up taking Charlotte out, leaving her, you know, pretty much there laid waste in the center of the ring. And at that moment, Carmella comes out to try and cash in the Miss Money in the Bank. And when she goes to do that, Charlotte starts to get up, and she goes to drop kick Charlotte, and she misses Charlotte and hits the ref. And by the time the ref ends up getting up, Charlotte's already, you know, pretty much aware and whatnot where she's at and what's going on. So Carmella ends up taking back the Miss Money in the Bank briefcase. She decided not to cash it in. The bell had never rung, so it's you know, not official. So she, you know, she never the match never started officially, so she'll get to keep that Miss Money in the Bank, until she decides to cash it in again. Now, the final match of the night was the tag team match, AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. But before that match, we end up seeing AJ Styles and Nakamura backstage, and Shinsuke kept talking about how he was going to beat AJ Styles and everything, and AJ's trying to get them both on the same page, but Nakamura was just janking his chain and everything, and told him to follow him, listen to him, and whatnot. So AJ was a little confused on that, but during the match, a lot of shit started going down, and it started breaking down for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. They end up having some issues, so their friendship's, starting to come crashing down, just like I really expected it would be. This is always kind of the storyline between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, where they become, foes. They're friends and foes. It always happens anywhere, place they've been, seems like that happens. But during this match, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens end up losing to AJ Styles and Nakamura. It was also announced that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have to go against each other next week to see who gets a chance to go for the championship title shot versus AJ Styles. So kind of like a rematch pretty much from what happened at the Rumble, but instead of going to be the 2-on-1, it's going to be, more square fair for the one-on-one match. Be sure... almost forgot the Mixed Match Challenge. Now, tonight's Mixed Match Challenge... That's a tongue twister. Try to say that about 10 times fast. Tonight's Mixed Match Challenge results come from Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman versus Becky Lynch and Sami Zayn. And today was Becky Lynch's birthday, so they're making a big deal about that during the Mixed Match Challenge. But Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss, Twisted Bliss, but Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss end up pulling out the win over Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch. So they'll be moving on, as well as Asuka and The Miz, as well as Finn Balor and Sasha Banks. Be sure to check back next week for Tuesday Night Smackdown and the Mixed Match Challenge results and review. If you guys like the reaction videos during the wrestling, make sure you guys hit that like button, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like these more straight up, like news style reviews instead of the reactions, let me know. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that notification button, share, like, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Follow us on the Personal Chris 6 Facebook. And be sure to check back Monday for Monday Night Raw review and results. And we may possibly be having another video coming out here soon. Be sure to check back either Sunday or Monday, because we've got a collab video coming out with Scotty Pockets Gaming. Go check him out. Go check out Scotty Pockets Gaming. He's got a lot of Let's Play videos, and he's got a lot of good videos though. But check him out. And love, peace, and chicken grease, motherfuckers. I'm out.